What's going on, people? This is the latest edition of Red or Dead, where I'm going to be talking about Chelsea 1, Liverpool 2. We just went to the bridge and outclassed Chelsea. I can't believe that, because you'd have thought Antonio Conte, Chelsea, defensively solid. That is the type of manager Conte is. You saw that in the Euros with Italy, and Chelsea have had a really good start to the season. So for us to kind of go over to the bridge and play like we did, it was brilliant. Like, we were just so calm. Our passing was just powerful. Fast. We were pressing, just wouldn't let Chelsea get into the game at all. It was just amazing to see. It was a very different performance to potentially some of the other games that we've seen from Liverpool this season. It was a bit more calm, controlled and measured. And it kind of started off brilliantly. Like, we had the first opening 15-20 minutes in our pocket, and we got the goal from that. It was a nice little quick free kick between Coutinho and Milner, and Phil just whipped in a wicked ball right to the back post, and we had like 4 players unmarked. And that's just, I don't know how Chelsea defended that poorly, but Dejan Lovren was there and just put it in. It was a really good finish, especially from the centre back himself, who had his eye sort of half shut from last week. So it was a good finish, tidy finish. Him and Matip were solid at the back. They literally did not put a foot wrong at all. The only thing that they can be questioned for is the goal. That is it. But we'll talk a little bit about that in a couple of minutes or so. But we were brilliant. Like, James Milner at left back, perfect. Klein at right back, perfect. They were just solid and doing their jobs so well, supporting the attack whenever we were pushing up the pitch. Henderson. Now, 2013-14 Jordan Henderson has just arrived in this game. This is what he is capable of. I can't understand when people write him off because they have such short memories. Like, Hendo is a quality player. Hopefully he can kind of take on from that goal, push on from that goal, and kind of carry on showing people how good of a player he actually is, because that goal was an absolute beauty. I don't think there'll be a better goal from Liverpool this month. That is already, just give Hendo the goal of the month trophy right now. That was just brilliant. From like 25-30 yards, pinged it top corner, and to beat a giant like Courtois like that, it takes some doing. But his game overall, he was the one who was almost sort of leading the pressing. He was non-stop running all game. He was all over the place, sprinting everywhere, doing some killer long balls, short passes into feet. He was perfect that game. Wijnaldum and Lallana, I think we found our midfield free. I don't know how Emre Can can get back in. Those 3 have been so good in the first 4 games of the season. And you just can't understand how Emre Can could get back in, because at the start of the season, we all thought Can was an automatic starter. That's not the case now, and it's a good thing to see that we've got that competition there, and we've got a solid sort of midfield, it looks like. The attack, Coutinho, first game back, Magician does what he does best. He was actually had a really good game. It was quite a tidy game from him. He'd done his passes. It was good with the dribble. Got an assist. It was overall a good game from Phil. Daniel Sturridge, again, Studge, he done well as well. I don't think he did much wrong today either. It was tough. It's always a tough ask to play up top on your own against Chelsea, because at the end of the day, we're not going to create a handful of chances. So you just had to work hard and put in a shift for the team, which he did. He done it really well. And you had Mane on the right, who once again was brilliant, the player of the month for August. Just carried on showing why we paid that much money for him and why he's going to be such a big player for us. The goal, Chelsea's goal, poor defending. It does raise the question mark as to why we can have these lapses in concentration at the back all the time. Henderson, Lallana let their man go. Matip, I don't know what he was doing sliding in. He shouldn't have slid in. He should have stayed on his feet. But he'll kind of learn to that in the league. I don't know. That's just silly defending. And then literally Diego Costa just had to put it in, get it on target. And it was pretty much a goal from how close he was. But that's something we do need to sort ourselves out. However good we are going forward, defensively we always look like we are going to ship a goal. But one thing I think we can be proud of is how we just shut the game down. For half an hour, we literally killed that game. Once Costa scored, that's it. We just passed it around, and kept the ball and kept possession. Chelsea never looked like they were really going to score after that. Even though they might have had a few little hoofs up, they never really looked like they were going to get that goal. And I think that was down to us being so calm and composed on the ball, which is something we're not used to seeing from Liverpool. We're used to sort of conceding a goal and saying, okay, that's it. The game's going to end up in a draw or a Chelsea win. But the fact that the players kind of were composed, were calm under pressure and resilient, that's shown how much of an impact Klopp has had on this team since he's arrived. And to beat Chelsea at the Bridge is not an easy thing to do, and we've done it quite well. We're 4 games into the season, gone away to Arsenal, gone away to Tottenham, played Leicester at home, gone away to Burnley, played Chelsea. So we're 5 games into the season. We're 5 games in, and we've got a good points tally from that. We've got Hull next week. Let's just make sure we're not classic Liverpool and trip up over a team like Hull when we just gone and beat Chelsea. That's not how we should play. We should play aggressive, attacking football. We're at home. We should win. And we do need to kind of carry on building from this tough start that we've had. 5 games in, 10 points, level on points with Chelsea. Got quite a lot of hard games out of the way, especially most of them being away from home. I think we're in a really good place for the start of the season, and hopefully we can kind of build on that and carry on sort of looking upwards. But guys, if you like what you've seen, make sure you subscribe below, check out all my various different sort of social media sites and get involved. But next time, bring on Hull!